Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2025. And I want to thank everybody for the year that I had last year. I couldn't do it without you, and I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to the new year of Life Beyond the Clouds. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'll do daily videos, and I'm going to have people on too and guests with my podcast. I'm already recording. And if you have a story you'd like to talk about, even yourself, of things that you know have just been divinely guided or just ways that you help people, connecting people's spirituality and helping people with the divine, I really would love to have you on because 2025 is going to be a very big year. The number five itself is all about change, right? And adjustment. It's going to be, I've been waiting for this year to actually come because actually the last decade, we've really just been in survival mode. Most people have just been hoping to get through the day, the month, the week, the year, right? They come and they're tired and people have just felt tired, like they didn't have energy. Relationships weren't working out the way people wanted. Jobs weren't working out. People were giving up on things. They were walking away. We weren't communicating with each other. People were so attached to these phones. See, this is what I'm really excited about these predictions today, what I've been receiving. I've been writing them down for a while. I receive them all the time. I'm not going to do political ones. I keep those separate in my own book. And if things come to pass, I date it, I will, then screenshot it. But I try to really stay away from some of that, even though I do receive them, things that have already happened that got messages and I've told, people that I'm close to about them. But what I want all of you to understand, this is really about all of you. We're not going to feel as tired anymore. It's like you're going to feel like you have more freedom to do things. It's almost like in the beginning, you're not going to know what to do with it. We're not going to be as attached to all these devices that we are. People are going to start communicating with each other again. You're going to start remembering and realizing who you truly are. When you came to this physical earth, your divine being and your divine spirit, look at it like this. When you go on vacation, usually at the end of it, no matter how great your vacation is, everyone says, I can't wait to go home. I can't wait to go home, right? That's what heaven is. Heaven never leaves us. You don't sell your house when you go on vacation. You go away for a while, then you go back home. It's just what heaven is. It's always there and it's always guiding. But this year, what I'm receiving is so exciting is the veil's being lifted more than it ever has been before. People are so much more intuitive and you're going to understand that you are, which makes me very excited. You're going to start to acknowledge it because so many people get messages and they'll come and they'll just say, no, it was a gut feeling, it was an accident, it didn't happen. You're going to start saying, my God, you did help me. Can you help me with this? Can you show me this? And this makes me really, really happy when I'm hearing this. So I just really want to talk to also what they keep talking about is time. Time isn't going to seem as like a big a deal for us. We base our whole life around time. I have to be here, or this took so long, or I have to wait so long. Time doesn't exist. Really, it doesn't. It's a continuation, right? There's really no ending and no beginning of time. It's just a constant continuation, just like being here on earth, being in heaven. Every single day of your life, it doesn't stop at the end of the day, right? You go to bed and you sleep. It's a continuation. It just keeps moving. We are going to do so much more with our time. We're going to feel better about ourselves. Another thing was we're not going to look up and admire people as much anymore. And I feel like there's going to be a big shakeup, kind of like in Hollywood. There's going to be some things that come out. I feel like maybe within the first 3 months of the year, there's going to be things that are going to kind of shock people a little bit. We're going to find out that these people that we think we worship so much, do you understand they have more problems and issues than you do, that you're really living a really amazing, decent life. And just because somebody has a bigger house and a bigger bank account, that means nothing in heaven. That means absolutely nothing. It's what you do with the soul and how you help people. We are going to be so much more spiritually connected. I believe faith is going to become a much bigger thing for people this year. People are going to start turning back to God and start praying more. I'm not saying everyone's going to be going back to church, but it's going to be an internal clock where you're going to be getting messages from heaven. You're going to feel heaven and you're going to start talking more, even in the car and just driving. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to have more of a spiritual connection is what I keep receiving is people that have been away from it for a long time are going to start just saying, you know what? There's more to this. I know there's more. And that just makes me really happy. And it makes the divine very happy. So it's not always about going to church. I'm Catholic. People always ask me what religion I am. I'm Catholic. And it has nothing to do with religion that you are. It's about what you are inside and how connected and how often you reach out to the divine for help. People are going to absolutely be reaching out more for help. I'm also receiving messages that medically there's going to be, I keep hearing 3 different cancers that there's going to be almost complete cures for, that there's going to be medications that are going to come out and almost eradicate some of these cancers that we're being having. There's going to be a very big breakthrough what I'm receiving in the medical part, which makes me so happy, even with dementia. And also I feel like even people with paralysis, that there's going to be things that are going to be done that are going to be able to try to start reversing some of this, which to me is amazing because I had an uncle who was paralyzed and I would have given anything. He was paralyzed from the neck down. For him to have been here now and to be able to have some of this help him. So medically, I feel like this is going to be an amazing year and so, so many breakthroughs in the medical field. And I feel like even prescription wise, a lot of people are going to be able to come off some of these drugs that they're on because there's going to be ways to heal some of these things that they're having. And my angels kept saying too, to tell everyone to look to the sky, to look up more. There's going to be a lot more phenomena in the sky. And I don't mean just, these drones that are flying around. There's going to be things where you're just going to say, oh my God, like this came from heaven. This was divine with the sunsets and the sunrises. There's going to be like, we're going to see more things in the sky. They keep saying, tell everybody to look up, that we're going to start to see more phenomena in this with the stars. Do you understand? With everything, there's going to be more things like this. I feel like there's going to be more eclipses this year. I don't know, if that's already forecasted, I don't know, but that's what I keep hearing. But the sky is going to be very, very interesting this year. So start paying attention. And I do feel people asking about UFOs all the time. I do believe there's going to be a lot more coming out on that. I believe that there's going to be a lot of documents released on that. So people will understand that there is other life in other places, that they already have it. And I believe there's going to be some documents that get released, whether they wanted to or not. But I am feeling that. And I also feel like with the Vatican, there's going to be a change, that there's going to be a lot of big changes that they're going to do, trying to get people to come back. But there's going to be a lot. What I'm receiving is big changes around that. And I don't feel like it's bad. I just keep hearing big changes to get people, to come back. So I want people, these things. And like I said, when I receive them, this is just what I receive. It's just like with all of you, you receive messages too. You have to take it. Do you understand? On how it means to you. It doesn't mean I'm 100% accurate. It's just what I receive and that I write down. But what I'm really excited about is what I feel is the miracles that are going to happen for people. We're going to start to hear about more miracles. I believe people are going to start talking about it more. We're going to start to hear about more miracles, things that are happening to people, that they're being cured of things that they didn't think that they could be. And that for me is very, very exciting. And this is really, for me, it's more spirituality for me. When I receive messages, I try to stay away from the political aspect of it, because that for me isn't where my energy comes through. And a lot for me, it's about the changes that people are going to have internally. It's going to be a very, very major internal clock for all of you. Just please hold on to this year. Start connecting right away. Start reaching out right away, and know the messages that you are receiving, that they are real. And that's what makes me so happy. This is what I want to do with what I'm doing. I want everybody to know who they are and to open up to this and start asking for it. There's nothing wrong. We go to a restaurant, we ask for what we want. Anywhere we go, we'd ask our partner, our husband, our wife, anybody for what we want. We need to ask the divine. The more we stay connected, because it's very open, they're very connected to us now, and we are more open. So, and I just think even with kids, with the youth, there's going to be a lot more healing. What I am also hearing with the young children, they're not going to have as many depression issues. A lot of this stuff is going to lift. They're going to just feel, it's like a weight's going to be lifted. That's all they keep showing me. It's like a weight's going to be lifted. There's going to be many things where people start to feel free again. People communicate more with each other now. And of course, I feel like AI is going to play a big part in the medical field, that it's going to help with a lot of cures, that there's going to be more things with this. And that just makes me happy, because I would give anything to see people and have cures for, any kind of illness, especially cancer. Everybody's been touched by somebody that has had this. And this is what my big prayer always is. And I just know that we are very, very close. I also hear there's a doctor from Germany. I don't know about this, that somehow, medically could be involved in some sort of medication around this. It's just what I'm receiving. Like I said, these are messages from me. This is not 100% truth. This is just what I'm receiving. But what I want you to understand when you watch this video, be very hopeful. This is a year of hope, of incredible, incredible hope. And this is, to me, the greatest message I can pass on to all of you, because I've been praying about this and asking. And every time I do, when I write down my notes, it's the same thing I keep getting over and over again, is please just tell them hope is the word for 2025. It's all about hope and staying hopeful. So I hope all of this finds you well. And honestly, 2025, please just hold on. Please stay faithful. The first couple of months, it's going to take a little bit of adjustment. I just think people are going to have more freedom. And I also feel like money, there's going to be more opportunities to invest, like that money as we get going into the year, that people are going to start to invest again. There's going to be more investments that are going to be better for people, but you have to be mindful and do this on your own. I'm not telling anybody to do anything, but I just feel like this is going to be a big year of people having more hope and being able to see that actually that it is real. So I just want to thank all of you again from the bottom of my heart for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. And if anybody wants to be on, has a story they want to share with me, please, you can email me. It'll be at the bottom. But I wish all of you the most incredible, beautiful, healthy, happy new year. And I look forward to connecting with all of you each and every day. And like I said, from now on, these videos, my daily videos and messages will be on my YouTube channel. and God bless each and every one of you.